Mikey here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
We honestly, over the years, I think we've had to stand next to each other like 5 times, like close. And we were emceeing a show one time, and so we had to stand right next to each other, and we had the prompter in front of us and an audience, and we're behind the podium. And he elbowed me right in the boob, and I was like, "Are you?" Kidding, because I couldn't say anything, and we couldn't do anything because we're just standing there on stage.
Instantly uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah, way.
So now we stay as far away from each other as possible.
That's right.
Absolutely. So all good.
So Dax Holt's with us from Hollywood Pipeline. Dax, before
Was that the open?
That was the open.
Awesome.
All that
Wow,
stuff.
we just jumped right into it.
in. I saw a video this week online. I don't know if it was Facebook, Instagram, maybe all of them, of Nico, your son, trying chewing gum for the first time.
That was amazing.
It's those little discoveries in life that when you get in your mid-40s, you forget that there is a first time you chewed chewing gum.
Yep.
First time for everything. All right, so tell about it. What flavor was it first off? What kind was it?
Okay. So the backstory is his sister has been chewing gum for a while, and it's always like when we get in the car, she gets a piece of gum, he does not, and he's been watching her get gum for the last year and a half, and he's just like, I want gum. So finally, his birthday just passed. He turned 4 the other day, so we said, okay, you can chew some gum. So we said, let's do a little trial. I pulled over on the side of the road to make this a big moment. I wanted to watch it. And the only gum we had was like a watermelon flavored gum that my daughter's been chewing. So gave him the first stick. He ripped off like a little piece of it and popped it in his mouth. I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well. Do you guys have the audio by chance?
I'll find it. Yeah,
we'll put it in here.
I'll grab it. You guys go ahead and keep talking. I'll find it. Yeah, it's hilarious.
So he instantly swallows the first little bit. And I'm like, look, buddy, it's all good. He starts melting down, crying because we've been telling him you can't swallow gum because it's not good for you. And so he starts crying and freaking out. And so we finally convince him, okay, fold up the whole thing and stick it in your mouth because it's going to be easier to keep in your mouth. So he pops it in. Tears go away instantly. He's so happy. He is on cloud 9 that he is now chewing gum for the first time, and he swallows it.
All right, I've got it. Hold on, let's play.
Here
this.
we go.
Here we go.
Don't swallow
Okay,
it.
do the whole thing because it's easier to chew when you have the whole thing. Did you just swallow it?
No.
Let me see it. Did you swallow it?
It's okay. It's okay. Put the whole thing in your mouth. Buddy, it's not a big deal.
Nico.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Nico, it's not a big deal. Put the whole thing in your mouth
Just
and
put
chew.
the whole thing in.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
It's
Just
harder.
try.
It's harder not to swallow.
Fold it up and chew.
Just put the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Chew.
Now put it in.
Chew. It's like chug.
Okay, put the whole thing in. I think it was so small that it was hard to keep in your mouth.
But when it's bigger, it's easier. Yep. Chew.
Oh, the whole thing. The whole thing.
Chew. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just keep
Big
chewing.
smile on his
Just like
face
that.
right now, by the way. Big smile.
Loving it. This is fun.
Cool. Okay, don't stop chewing. Do you like gum?
Does it taste good?
Don't swallow it.
And there it goes.
It's finished.
I finished. I did it. He goes, I did it.
He goes, all done.
Oh,
Yep, you did great.
I love it. I love it how he says, I finished.
finished.
What?
And then at the end he goes, now what? It is the funniest video. I think I've watched it 100 times, and I laugh every time because there is so many emotions.
Is it funnier than growing grass in the backyard?
Weeds.
Oh, the weed
When you
video?
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's up there. I really do. I mean, the weed was obviously such a good video. I mean, it got like 100 million views on it or something ridiculous. But this just, I don't know, the innocence to it and how just the emotional roller coaster that followed chewing a piece of gum.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, don't swallow. And he's like, finished.
Well
Swallowed.
done.
Swallowed.
No big deal now. Got it. Now what? That was fun.
It was so good.
What
It was
did
so
his
good.
sister say? Did Sis see this?
She just was looking at him like, no, don't swallow. Oh, and he
Oh,
She don't.
she'll teach him. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's almost better than anything else that's going on the West Coast.
I know.
have
I'm
to
like,
say.
should we just hang up?
Yeah,
Right.
right. I mean, you just like peaked.
Right.
So,
You really care about celebs? I mean, my kids are way cooler.
I mean, we shouldn't have
know.
led with Nico. We
I
should have
know.
saved him till the end.
he should have been the closer.
Right.
Easily. Kardashians could have been the opening act. Easily. So what is happening? I know there's some Kardashian action.
Well,
there's some
I
Taylor
think
action.
the bigger story though is this Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk breakup.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is this something we predicted at the was it Oscars when they with Gaga moving in?
Listen, I think that their relationship has been on the rocks for quite some time, so I don't think anyone's like super surprised by this news. There has been a lot of speculation of him and Gaga together because of the movie and the way that they were around each other. They have both denied it over and over and over again and just said, look, we're actors. So the point was to make you think that we are in love. Like that's our jobs.
Because we're that good. We're that good that we fooled you all. Fairy dust,
I also think, if there was an issue going on in his own relationship, the last thing you're going to do is continue to make the public think that you're in love with someone else, right?
Exactly.
Like, that's just going to make it worse.
That's a good point, yeah.
And then she just talking about her breakup. Lady Gaga, not Gagu, Gugu Gaga, just recently talking about her breakup and how it was just, gut wrenching for her. And this is like, oh, you doth protest too much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like there might be some smoke there because there's some fire, but I guess only time will tell if that goes that way. That would be really sad because, Bradley and Irina do have a little daughter together, like a 2-year-old. So I feel bad for her that her parents are splitting.
I saw that picture you had on HollywoodPipeline.com of her grabbing the little girl. And it's like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's terrible. And everybody likes him because he's such a good guy. It's like he's.
But this would tarnish the reputation right there because he's such a good guy. But then if him and Gaga do end up getting together, then you go, oh, this is a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation with Angelina and Brad and when he was with Jennifer Aniston.
And that just reinforces all the things I believe about Hollywood. That's it.
All of them?
All of them. All of them.
Every single one.
Every
stinking one. But oh my God, yeah, because you want to believe that he's so cool, and you think he wouldn't do something like that, but who knows? Might be.
And the other thing, I think that in the movie industry, I feel that a lot of people do fall in love on set because they're being taken out of their normal lives. They're being separated from their friends and family, and they're spending 24/7 with their co-stars and in this like fantasy land, and they're being told we have to pretend that we love each other on camera, and then they go, oh, maybe we like each other more than we thought, and it's a weird dynamic, I think, that a lot of these
kind of like
actors
bachelorette kind of situation where you're taking out
is.
this magical land, and then back in real life it doesn't happen.
I think it's even worse because these people were actually cast together because they had chemistry on film. So it's like when they first were thinking who's good for the part, and they're pairing people up. They're pulling the two together that have the best chemistry. Well, there's a reason, because there probably is some attraction that's there. Because the real good actors are the ones that don't like each other, and then can make you think otherwise.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
I also now thinking back, I feel that Bradley and Irina have constantly dealt with breakup issues, like rumors, for the entire time of their relationship, and it's just been like one story after another that they weren't in love. There's been a lot of rumors about Bradley over the years, so I literally don't know what the truth is anymore.
I think he gets a pass because he is believed to be a good guy. It's like, oh, come on, not Bradley Cooper. It's come on, he gets that pass. It's like he's not the bad guy. He's just not that bad guy, and so nobody wants to see that side of him. I can think of a few people, people that are like that too. That it's like, oh my God, he's awful. And he gets away with it because he's cute.
Yeah. Pat's one of those guys.
All the time.
Awful.
Right.
Awful.
But I get away with it because I'm so damn cute. Who would
that little bald baby head of his?
That's right.
Looks so cute.
The baby head. You on Snapchat? Did you use the baby filter?
Oh my God, yeah.
I love that thing. I look like
It's awful.
I look like a dead zombie kid. It's so creepy.
It's super creepy. I haven't even tried it. I don't even want to do it.
It's weird.
I I look damn adorable. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Wow.
You should send us a picture. Send us a picture of you with the filter.
I've got one. I've got one up on my
Do ya?
Instagram page.
Yeah, we'll
go
grab
look
it.
at it. It's
Maybe
from people thought that it was my kid because I said like it was
my
like
God.
Throwback Thursday to yesterday on Snapchat, and people didn't read it. They just saw the picture
You're like,
of
oh.
a young looking me, and they thought it was my son.
Oh my God. Well, maybe we should do it. Well, I'll put one up.
I love the one. I love the one. The guy that you get the blue bandana and the spiky hair coming up. I like that one. That's my favorite Snapchat one.
No, what I need to petition Snapchat to do is do like a body filter. So like it could give guys abs and make them look totally ripped.
Heck
Love
yeah.
Think
it.
about that.
Heck
that
yeah.
would do really well.
This looks like an old headshot from somebody on what was that Tim
Looks like
Allen
a-
show along Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. You look like one of the Home
boys.
Improvement boys. You do.
That is so
You look like when the
creepy.
show first started. Yeah.
Yep.
But yet the chiseled jaw of a 30-year-old.
Wise
By
beyond
the way,
his years.
you know what filter I really like is the man filter. You know how like the man and woman filter?
Uh-huh.
The dude one makes me look so good. Yeah. I'm like, man, look at that chiseled chin and that little growth coming in on my
Right.
chin. I look good.
Growth. I love it. Oh my God. All right. Is there anything else that's got your attention this last week? And
Well,
I
I
want to
mean,
point out too,
if you-
HollywoodPipeline.com, guys, by the way, that's where you're going to find all the pictures you can imagine. And amazing. Oh my God. I saw pictures
and
of
then some. And then some you're not going to want to see, but you're going to
Well,
look through anyway.
Kendall still surprises me when you get the rear view. Cause I'm like,
Talking Kylie?
Kylie or wasn't it Kendall that was it Kendall? Who'd you have on the
Kendall's got
front
no
page
rear
right
view.
now? Who'd you have on the front
That's
page right now? That was
Kylie.
Is there? Okay, but either way, any
Definitely
of those
not
girls,
Kendall.
Whatever.
There's no rear
That's
view
right.
on Kendall.
The other one, you're right, because she's like a stick. She's just like straight up and down, tall like a straw.
But then you have somebody with the big booty where it's like it's not big booty, and all of a sudden, bam!
and you don't
it's-
see it coming at you.
No.
it's just
Oh, then it
sideways.
just hit you in the face.
bam!
Got a big booty right in your face.
Put him on the glass. It's exactly. It is just all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Don't expect it. And then they had the pictures on the beach, and I was like,
Yes.
whoa.
Well, Kylie's doing like a big old like photo shoot beachside, and she's laying in the rocks and in the sand, and she's got a see-through outfit on, so you're kind of seeing a little bit of everything. But I mean,
All I saw was the
Damn.
booty. Yeah, that was it. That was it. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then watching, let's see, not Courtney, Chloe and Chris walking. Could not look like they came from two different sides of the family tree more when you look at those two walking side by side.
Well, and Chloe's butt too. It's just like all of them. It's like they have fanny packs on backwards, like big ones, because it's just out of. It's like obviously it's not natural, but it just looks like it's not natural.
yeah, it's like I think that there is some natural to it, but then it's been enhanced
There you go.
to make it even more exagerated.
Yeah.
Because like you say, Chloe's butt is like out of control.
Yeah.
But then again,
You know what's funny is that I've met a lot of these girls up close, and when you see photos of Kim, she looks kind of like that butt looks like it's out of control. But when you see her in person, it doesn't look out of control.
really,
It looks normal. She doesn't look like she has a giant butt.
it must be the filter.
It's gotta be-
Where's that filter?
I don't know.
Where's
I
that
don't
filter?
understand.
Wouldn't you like to do
because
that?
I see hundreds of paparazzi photos of her, and I'm like, oh my God, your butt looks ginormous. But in person, it looks proportional.
It's proportionate. Interesting. Interesting.
I mean,
She's-
I also didn't like bend over and get a close look at her butt in
Next
person.
time,
but-
next time, try that.
Please. Next time you're in Calabasas, check it out. Oh my God. All right. So,
So, do you know anything about Lisa Vanderpump leaving Real Housewives? Like, I saw her statement. Yada yada yada. Was she? I mean, she's been on it forever. She's an OG.
But I feel that she's also been done with it for a while too. There was rumors before this last season that she was going to move on.
Okay.
I think that Lisa Vanderpump has got the most out of that show of anyone out there.
For sure.
Like she has promoted all of her restaurants in LA. Her restaurants are killing it out here. Like what more does she need? She doesn't like the drama that a lot of these women bring on the show because she's a staple at this point. All the other women that they bring on have to make a name for themselves. So what better way to do it than stir up drama with the OG?
right.
And so I think she's just like, I'm done with these bitches. I just
Right.
want to move along with my life, run my empire. what does she need? She's so famous and she's so rich. What else do you need
I mean,
from
you're
her?
right. Dorit is such a douchebag. I could not deal with her on a weekly basis. She is, and no, she's staying with VPR though, right? Is she staying with Vanderpump Rules? Is she just leaving Real Housewives, or is she leaving all?
I don't know. I literally have no idea.
Oh, well, Pat, maybe you should. Maybe we'll
But
have.
I don't see her leaving Vanderpump Rules because that's her show.
Yeah.
When I asked
know,
Dax
like,
that question, I saw
you
on
don't-
his face, and you looked like you just ate like something sour. Like you looked like you couldn't care less about those
What
shows.
is he
I love
asking
it.
me? And I'm
Like,
thinking, okay,
oh my
maybe
God,
we
what-
should just hand this off to Pat
What
right now. We'll
garbage
just-
TV. You should. He looks so disappointed.
Well, you know what?
Sorry,
the funny
buddy.
thing was, I used to love the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then I don't know what happened. I just got tired of it.
I turned over to Mob Wives, and
yeah.
I never went back. And
That
then
was
I've lost that because when Big Ange died, I was like, I'm lost.
Yeah.
That was it. It was
was a good
over.
one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God.
God, I remember Big Ange.
Oh, I liked
so
her.
entertaining.
She was just like, well, she was big, but she was bigger than life on top of it because she seemed like
Those
she was
lips
genuinely.
and-
I
Yes.
know, but she seemed like
Voice.
she was honestly a good person inside, but just enhanced from
scary
head to
person.
toe
Yeah.
on the outside, like a caricature of the person she was. But I liked her. Oh, dang it!
What are you doing this weekend, Dax?
What are we doing this weekend? I think I'm with the kids. My wife is working. My wife's an event coordinator. I don't know if you guys know that.
didn't know
So
that.
she plans weddings and bar and bat mitzvahs and stuff like that.
That's fun.
And she has like an insane one that I'm pretty sure could be featured on like Sweet 16 or something. It's huge. So I've got the kids this weekend. We are going to party.
Okay,
Yeah. Are gonna tear it
Party at Chuck E. Cheese. No, I don't know what we're doing.
more videos, please.
up.
Please.
Gum for everybody.
Come for the whole Chuck E. Cheese.
And we'll grab that video. I'm sure it's shareable, right, on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on my Facebook, and I also put on Twitter.
All right.
Good.
So
We'll share it
feel
around.
free to yank away on it.
Okay.
Well, that sounded weird.
That's
We'll
going to
say-
be the
that's
title
the
of this
name
podcast.
podcast.
Feel free to yank away on it. Yank. I'm writing it down right now. Away on
Nice job.
from the mouth of Dax.
Self-titled.
Wow. Feel free to. I've no in the history of social media, nobody has ever
That got weird.
nobody's ever referred to sharing anything as yanking away
Yank
on
away
it
on
from my
it.
page. Jeez.
So this will be right after the episode called "I Love Possums."
Right.
And
Feel free-
wrenches and hammers.
Feel free to yank
And
away on
yank away on it.
Dax
Oh,
at Dax
wow.
Holt. Go ahead and slide into his DMs. Thanks, buddy. What's your
Look at his face.
I know, it's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
What is your what's your most recent Hollywood Pipeline podcast on? We'll get you away from the yank it. Yank it.
We won't leave on that note. How about that?
We had a guy named Dang Matt Smith on. He is a huge YouTuber. He's got like 9 million subscribers. I have known him for like 4 or 5 years now, from when he like had a couple 100,000 subscribers, and we have just become really good friends and had him on the podcast because he has this cult following that loves everything he does.
What does he
And
do?
he does like funny videos on YouTube, and he's
my
just
God.
blown up over the last couple of years. So we had him on. We're just like, what are your tips? What are your tips to someone that wants to become a YouTuber? What are your tips to someone that wants to, make money off of social media? And he just started unleashing all these great ideas for people to go and to create their own accounts, and when the best times are to post, and what kind of content really does well on YouTube. Like, so to me, I feel like for all those people out there that want to get into YouTube, this is a perfect podcast to listen to
Nice
about
little
him.
tutorial.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome. We'll grab that link too. We'll yank away on it and throw it in our
Just start yanking away on all my stuff.
Dax, you're the man. Thanks, buddy.
Bye, guys. Have a
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See,
yeah.
now on that note, and I got to say, okay,
Again.
Kugler Vision. You knew what you were getting
That's
into.
right.
I have to
on
think you
you.
did. Well, maybe not completely, but Kugler Vision supporting the podcast. Thank you so much for that. And on that note, I'd like to remind people that you can check in with Kugler Vision online at kuglervision.com. Pat's had his procedure done. I've had mine. Vers, we've had Matt Vers all on with us. He's had his procedure done as well. And the staff is phenomenal. Everybody there is just like a team player, and they want you to get the best results possible. Obviously, they want whatever's best for you.
Yep, and they're hometown people. We're hometown people.
Yeah.
So that's why we're very happy that they I don't know. Maybe they were drinking that day, decided to sponsor our podcast, but we're happy with it. They're happy with it, and we just love their support.
Yes. So if you want to get out of the contacts, get out of the glasses, get yourself online at KuglerVision.com. Click on that consultation tab, and you can get yourself in and find out what's right for you.
You can go to HollywoodPipeline.com. That's Dax's, or it's Pat and JT on any social media.
Pat and JT Podcast. A Parkville Media Production.